Hello everybody, new and old. Welcome back to yet another video on CrispyChris. It's been a while since we last talked. How have you been? It's been since New Year's. So happy New Year's to all of my fellow subscribers and new viewers too. 2026, right? Hopefully we're going to make this a good one. And with that, we're going to make this a good one by starting a new series called Into the Unknown. It's going to be a Gmod map exploration series, inspired by the likes of Logan from Earth. Yes, if you've seen that channel before, you'll definitely recognize this kind of style. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to contribute into it in my own way. So before you call plagiarism and before you call copycat, just know this is not that kind of thing. And honestly, a shout out to him as well. He makes such good videos to fall asleep to, and genuinely I get to see some pretty good commentary off of him too. Hopefully I get to pitch in my own kind of flow. With that out of the way, this is a pilot episode for Into the Unknown. This is going to be a small episode, nothing too serious, just a way to try out the waters and see how this goes. Oh, and by the way, you're seeing footage of me playing Arc Raiders for the first time today. It's a pretty neat game, and I didn't think I would enjoy it and like it, but it's pretty fun. Today's episode, we're going shopping. Gmod is full of a ton of maps, and the first one I chose was a bunch of shopping places. I didn't want to pick anything too crazy or too big, but even then, I still think that these are some good maps that you should check out. I'll leave a graphic thing on the lower left corner, so if you want to go check them out on your own, you can. And before we press on into the unknown, I've actually never played Gmod. I couldn't own a computer until I was in college, until I could afford a small little laptop. So the whole time I'd never played Gmod, and I'm pretty excited to see what kind of stuff they have to offer in this game. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's press on into the unknown. Welcome to GM Wawa, the gas station. Some of you might know it. I only know the big one, Buc-ee's. Everybody doesn't call that one a gas station apparently. Apparently they call it like its own Walmart or something. The streets look barren and everything looks empty on this night. So let's go and pick something up before we head into the shopping mall that we have later for this episode. Well, would you look at that? Nobody's here. I guess we'll get service immediately. And boy, that atmosphere. The gas station tunes are always on, playing some of the most annoying stuff you've ever heard. From all the pop hits to just that new Taylor Swift song or Sabrina Carpenter song. Wow, an ice machine. You know, I don't need any of that, but you know, you can always make ice at home. You don't really need to buy ice. And look at that. Look at all those donuts. They look delicious, but they all look the same. I know I'm asking a lot, but it's coming from the Source engine and how limited it is. So I'm going to hold back my opinions. And look at all that Mountain Dew. You know, I wasn't allowed to have soda when I was a kid, so I always wondered what the hype was for Mountain Dew and Doritos. And look at all those energy drinks too. I got my brother a White Monster yesterday, and he said that it sucked. He wanted to know what all the hype was about for White Monster and why it's the manliest drink out there. Yeah, we just thought it sucked. Hey look, there's coffee. Coffee machine? Honestly, I really don't need coffee either. I have ADHD, so I have a lot of, energy on me all the time. Like I drank 2 cups of coffee. I really don't like coffee either. It's not even my favorite kind of drink. That title goes to root beer. Honestly, I love soda. Too much of it, and it's pretty unhealthy. Wow, nobody's at the front? So I could essentially steal everything from this gas station? No, I don't want to. I'm an upstanding citizen, so we're just going to leave the money when we leave, if we buy anything, that is. And honestly, I didn't really see anything good, so we're just going to head out to the next location. Thank you, Wawa, but I'm not purchasing anything today. I don't need anything. And ladies and gentlemen, we are on to the next location. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Everpine Mall. Our main headline of today's episode. A big shopping mall, classic American shopping mall. What more could you ask? Let's go and shop. And our first stop is a blockbuster-like shop with all the classics. Up, Pirates of the Caribbean, I see. Napoleon Dynamite, Transformers. Wow, I think we're in the early 2000s with this, which, don't get me wrong, was a great time for movies. I see Avatar right there, Spider-Man, all the classics. American Psycho right there. Really good classics. Really, really good. And over here's a bank. Honestly, why is there a bank in a shopping mall? I never really would think that there needs to be a bank in a shopping mall. And what's this keypad? Oh boy, I think we're gonna be here for a little bit. Oh man, any day now. You know what? I don't have time to waste. Let's just crouch over. Oh, look. Where's all the money? This must be where they should be storing the money. Well, we won't get rich today. Employees only. This is the zone where you shouldn't belong, where all the employees go. Which, where is everybody? It's empty. Usually shops like these or malls like these are always packed. But maybe this is just an abandoned mall in the year 2025 with early 2000s movies? Whoa. Balloon corns. Find all 10. I don't really think I want to go and actively find those things. We're just here to shop and check out malls and stores. We'll do that at some other point. Whoa. I think I just stepped into an IKEA-like shop. Home furniture. Dang, look at all the stuff. Too bad I'm just here to browse. Now and here home furniture. Well, I'm not here to shop for anything at all in the way of furniture. So we're definitely going to be just passing by. Thank you, now and here furniture. But I'm going to go over to Polyvision. Is this like a Radio Shack? Oh, it's a game store. Like GameStop. Look at all the Steam games. Undertale, Minecraft. I saw Half-Life over there. Team Fortress 2. All those games I've also never played before. Resident Evil 4 Dishonored. I don't know what those other ones on the other side are. Resident Evil 4 is a classic. And yeah, looks like we got more copies of Minecraft, Undertale, Terraria. Tune in. This has got to be a music store. My favorite. What do they have on offer? Foster the People, and what is that? I have no clue what the other stuff, but I listen to a lot of Foster the People, but only the Pumped Up Kicks song, so call me a fan. I don't need any of these records. We have streaming services these days, so thanks, tune in. Venture shoes. You know what those look like? Those look like Uggs. They look like Uggs. All the girls used to wear those back in high school. Uggs, Panda Dunks, all that kind of stuff. Melatonin. Is this like a pajama store? Well, it's very purple in here. Very, very purple. And none of this style is anything I would want to wear. Cool stuff, but I'm definitely not into it. And look at that. Midnight Demons? Is this like an emo Hot Topic store? Very red. Very black, too. You know what? I don't need anything in here either. I'm not into any emo stuff anymore. That phase has gone and left. And this unnamed store too. Just more clothes. This reminded me so much of when I used to go shopping with my mom. Just clothes on clothes on clothes. A jewelry store. Jade. You know what? I'll just come out and say it. Jewelry is overrated. Unless it looks really good. Watches. Those are outdated too and overrated. Like, you have your phone. You don't need a watch. Honestly, they look cool, but that's all just for show. A water fountain. You know, I love me a good classic water fountain, but where are all the pennies? There used to be so many pennies that would be thrown into the water, and I don't know how it could just stay clean like that. A grocery store inside of the mall? You know what? The gas station didn't have anything, so let's go check out the malls and its grocery store. Maybe something will be tasty in there. Oh look, you can just push it. Oh, that actually works. Let's see. Some of these names are unintelligible, but Yummy Bears? those are gummy bears. And what's this? Chaps Yum? Look at the raccoon on there. What a cute raccoon. Honestly, I never liked grocery shopping anyways. Just going around and grocery shopping is the same experience like going clothes shopping. It's just boring. Well, honestly, now there's a sense of like calmness that I have with shopping. It's just peaceful. You can walk around, see some good stuff. As I get older, everything changes and everything is cooler. I guess when you're a kid, you just have a low attention span. An alcohol store. Coconut rum. I have a good recipe for eggnog that involves coconut rum. You should try it. It's just eggnog and coconut rum. Honestly, I don't think I have the time to buy any alcohol here. We're not looking to get drunk at a mall, and I don't have my ID on me, so we're just gonna up and leave. Too sad that they don't have any whiskey. I would have loved that. Respect the staff. They work hard for your convenience. What staff? I don't see any. Actually, look at that down there. Let's go down to the next level. A food court. You know what? All the foods in the food court, they just sucked. It was mid, average, and it's fast food. You can get it anywhere else. Subwich. Is this Subway? Look at all the good stuff there. Your average sandwich right there. Yeah, this is a run-of-the-mill Subway. Believe it or not, after I found out that Subway just made their bread like cake, and it was just as bad as cake, I never really ate from Subway anymore. I didn't touch that. Pizza. Wait, does that say tropical? Does that mean pineapple on pizza? Get out of here with that. Who would ever in their right mind put pineapple on pizza? Crispies. Hey, not the only crispy fella here. Look at that. A classic cheeseburger joint with fries. You know what? The American classic. And you know what? It never gets old. Honestly, I'm not hungry, and it's digital food. But I'll take it to go, just in case. We're coming up to our next place called the Dark Room. And it's not really dark at all. In fact, it's more purple. It should have been called the Purple Room. Rose Lotus. Okay, honestly, I'm just gonna come clean. I did botany when I was a kid in high school, and I didn't like it. I grew produce and stuff, but with how long it takes to grow produce and grow plants, I just didn't have the patience for it. It's a cool store, but not my type of thing. Toy box. Now this is my kind of level. When I was a kid, I'd love to go to GameStops and toy stores, and this just brings me back. Look at all the source characters that they have on here. And look at that. They have a skeleton. I myself am a skeleton. Cool. I must be famous or something like that. And look at this. They have a lot of GM maps. I know those are Gmod maps and stuff or something from the source games, but I've actually never seen them. Man, he got me good. I suck at soccer, even though I used to play it when I was a kid. I don't do that much anymore. Well, we're coming up to the end of this video, but we're going to check out one last thing. The employees only zone. I feel like a bad boy going through this. Somewhere where I shouldn't be. And you know what? Malls on the inside look really cool, but on the outside in places like this, they just kind of suck. They don't really look cool. All the glam and all the glitter and all the fashion and the cool stuff just fades away. And it just shows you how really bland life truly is when you don't have a lot of flashy stuff in front of your face. Well, if this is where I would work, I would feel miserable too. Well, it looks like we're all done. It's time to leave. In a way, we shouldn't go out the fire exit. And you know what? That was actually a good time. I had fun walking around this map and just seeing the little small things, the little minor details and stuff. Thank you. And during the time I was making this video, I really actually enjoyed it. The small little bits of commentary and stuff like that. Well, that'll do it for today's episode. Hope you liked this video, and I hope you check out more in the future. And as I was making this video, I really thought this was a great fun type of video to make. So there will definitely be more in the future. If you have any comments to make about this or anything to ask me, please let me know in the comments down below. And as much as I don't like advice, I am asking you so much to give me advice, if you have any, on making these kinds of videos. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and have a good night, day, wherever you are. Much love to you as always. Thank you so much for joining me.